Welcome to Tiny Tots Development Center, where loving care comes first.
Angela Hicks Maxey, CEO of Tiny Tots, founded in 1969 by my mom, Helen Hicks. Tiny Tots' motto is where loving care comes first. And for me, I find every day a value of joy in serving the children that we do. Your child deserves a learning education that is found here at Tiny Tots. We look forward to serving you and your families.
For over 55 years, Tiny Tots Development Center has been caring for children in South Seattle. 4 locations now enrolling for ECAP and SPP free and sliding scale preschool. 206-723-1590 or go to tinytotsdc.org.
About our programs: Birth to 3 Childcare provides a safe, nurturing, and culturally rich environment where children feel seen, supported, and valued. Build strong social-emotional skills through intentional relationships, modeling, and trauma-informed practices. Prepares children for school success with a developmentally appropriate curriculum, individualized support, and early learning assessments. Supports families and the community by offering accessible childcare options, nutritious meals, and wraparound services that help every child thrive. ECAP. ECAP provides free preschool, qualifications apply, family support and involvement, health coordination and nutrition, culturally tailored services. It's more than preschool. ECAP supports families in health, education, and overall well-being. Seattle Preschool Program SPP. SPP provides high-quality preschool for Seattle 3 and 4-year-olds. Tuition based on income. Research-based curriculum. Partnership with Seattle Public Schools. Focus on eliminating opportunity gaps. Program hours and drop-off and pickup procedures. Child care hours Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Infants, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. ECAP preschool is Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. SPP preschool is Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. ECAP working day, Butterflies, is Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Drop-off, limited parent entry. Drop-off no later than 9:30 a.m. If your child has an appointment, contact your director to make arrangements to drop off late. Pickup. Children must be picked up at the time their program is over. Report absences to the program director. Creating a ProCare account. You should have received or will receive an email with instructions on how to create your ProCare accounts for your current Tiny Tots location. Check your spam folder. Through ProCare, you will sign your child in and out every day, communicate with teachers, receive incident/injury reports, important info, and upcoming events. Sign in and out. Signing in and out daily is mandatory. If you are unable to clock in and out, please let someone know so they can assist you. Communication. Communication will primarily take place through ProCare, the parent board, text message, and email. These are the channels we use to share important information and for you to contact the staff. Please contact your site director if you have any questions or need assistance. Maine and Helen Hicks Building. Ms. Pat P. Scarberry at tinytotsdc.org. Othello and Hutchinson. Ms. Marcella M. Lyons at tinytotsdc.org. 206-723-1590. Parent Board. Each building and preschool classroom has a parent board for communication. Parent boards display building hours, teaching staff photos and information, childcare license, curriculum, flyers, and other communication. Keep me home if I have a rash, sores, lice, ringworm, or scabies. Body rash not related to allergic reaction, diapering, or heat. Oozing open sores or wounds. Mouth sores with drooling. Head lice, ringworm, or scabies. I have diarrhea. 2 loose watery stools more than usual for a child in 24 hours, or any blood or mucus in stool. I have a cough or a runny nose. Congestion, either in the nasal sinuses or the lungs. Runny nose, green, clear, yellow, or brown. Coughing and sneezing. I'm vomiting. 2 or more times in 24 hours. I just don't feel good. Unusually tired, low activity level, pale, lack of appetite, cranky, or crying more than usual. I have a sore throat. With the fever or swollen glands. I can't breathe, smell, or taste normally. These are common symptoms of illness. I have a fever. Temperature of 100.4 degrees or more. Help us keep everyone safe. Keep children home when they are not feeling well. Reporting illness and injury. Please inform us whenever your child has been unwell, especially if the illness is contagious. We also ask that you report any injuries your child has received, no matter how minor. If we observe an injury that has not been reported to us, we are required to document it and complete an incident report. Immunizations. All immunizations must be current or on schedule to become current. Nurse Jackie will check immunization status monthly. She will notify you if your child is due for immunizations. Your child may be excluded from school until they are caught up if they fail to get immunized in a timely manner.
At Tiny Tots Development Center, the safety of your child is always our top priority. That's why we have a detailed emergency and disaster plan in place to protect children and staff in any situation. A copy of this plan is always available for review. You can find it in the director's office or anytime online at tinytotsdc.org. In the event of an emergency that requires evacuation, like a fire, staff will calmly and quickly guide children to safety. We practice this monthly so children and staff know exactly what to do. Teachers perform name-to-face checks and head counts as children move to designated meeting spots at each site. If needed, we have nearby off-site evacuation locations ready, including local schools and churches. In other situations like a lockdown or shelter-in-place, staff secure the classrooms, keep children calm, and wait for the all-clear from authorities. We also practice earthquake safety, teaching children to drop, cover, and hold until the shaking stops. After any emergency, our reunification plan ensures children are only released to parents or approved contacts. Staff will verify ID and keep children safe while they wait. We want every family to feel confident knowing Tiny Tots is prepared. We practice these procedures regularly, train our staff thoroughly, and are always ready to care for your child, no matter what. Please be sure to read our full emergency plan online at tinytotsdc.org/calendar/forms and information.
First aid. How we care for children during injuries. Ensuring immediate safety. Staff quickly assess the environment to ensure it is safe. Immediate hazards are removed. The child is calmed and reassured. Other children are gently guided away to create a calm space. Assessing the injury. Staff determine if the injury is minor, moderate, or severe. Minor injuries include scrapes and small bumps. Moderate injuries involve larger cuts or possible sprains. Severe injuries include head trauma, fractures, or unconsciousness. Responding to minor injuries. Staff clean wounds with water and soap. Antiseptic is applied if necessary. Bandages or sterile dressings are used. The child is comforted and monitored throughout. Responding to moderate/severe injuries. Bleeding is controlled with gentle pressure. Suspected fractures are immobilized. Severely injured or unconscious children are kept still. Staff monitor breathing and responsiveness. Ice packs are applied to reduce swelling. Notifying families and emergency services. Emergency services are called for serious injuries or illnesses. Parents or guardians are contacted immediately. A secondary staff member may assist with communication. Documenting the incident. An incident/injury report is completed. Details include the time, location, description, and response. Witnesses and actions taken. Cleaning and sanitizing. Gloves and contaminated materials are properly disposed of. The injury site and any used equipment are sanitized thoroughly. Monitoring and follow-up. The child's condition continues to be observed. Families are followed up with if medical care was needed. Staff review the incident to improve future safety practices. Outdoor learning. We go outside every day, regardless of the weather. Please ensure your child comes to school each day with clothing suitable for cold and wet weather. This includes warm layers, such as a sweater or fleece, a waterproof jacket, weather-appropriate footwear, boots are ideal, and a hat and gloves or mittens when temperatures are low. Tiny Tots will provide sunscreen for all children. You must sign a sunscreen permission slip. On hot days, we may have water play. You must sign a permission slip for water play. Please leave a bathing suit and a towel at Tiny Tots. We will wash them when they are used, and they will be returned at the end of the summer. Regardless of warm weather, we ask that children not wear open-toed shoes. This is for safety purposes. Children who come to school with open-toed shoes will not be admitted to class. Field trips. Families will receive field trip notices 1 to 2 weeks in advance. Authorization forms will be sent home for signature prior to the trip and will include specific event details, date of the trip, anticipated travel times. Tiny Tots will transport children to and from field trip locations. Parent volunteers are welcome to join field trips but must provide their own transportation. Volunteers will not be counted in staff-to-child ratios, will not be left alone with children, must follow the directions of the designated field trip leader. All volunteers will need to watch an orientation video available online. All volunteers must pass a background check. A state-issued ID must be brought to the administrative office at least 1 week prior to the field trip. Positive guidance. At Tiny Tots Development Center, we believe in using positive guidance to support each child's social and emotional development. Our approach is rooted in respect, empathy, and proactive strategies that help children understand expectations and develop self-regulation skills. Rather than focusing on punishment, we guide behavior through modeling, redirection, consistent routines, and clear, age-appropriate boundaries. Teachers build trusting relationships with children, recognizing their emotions and helping them navigate challenges in a supportive way. By fostering a positive and nurturing environment, we empower children to make thoughtful choices, build healthy peer relationships, and grow into confident, compassionate individuals. Sample daily schedule. Here is an example of a daily schedule. Predictable daily schedules provide security for children. Knowing what to expect each day is comforting. Teaching strategies, creative curriculum, lesson plans. We will post classroom lesson plans on the outside parent board. This ensures you'll always know which study we're working on and what activities are planned. Intentional teaching cards. Small group activities that focus on specific objectives and developmental skills. Mighty Minutes. Playful songs, chants, and activities for smooth transitions between activities. Weekly homework packets. Every week, we will send homework packets home. This is to help you and your child become accustomed to completing nightly homework. They should complete at least 1 page per day. These pages need not be returned. Teaching Strategies Gold. Allows teachers to observe children in the context of everyday experiences, an effective way to learn what they know and can do. It follows widely held expectations for children from birth through 3rd grade. ASQ, SE2 and ASQ3. Ages and Stages is the developmental screening tool used by our program. Your child will be screened within the first 45 days. The ASQ SE2 focuses on their social and emotional skills. The ASQ3 focuses on communication, fine and gross motor skills, problem solving, and personal social skills. You will receive an email with a link to complete both ASQ screenings online. It will take about 10 to 15 minutes each to complete. Mobility Mentoring Bridge to Success. Mobility Mentoring's Bridge to Success is a supportive program that helps you set goals, stay organized, and move toward the future you want. It's helpful because it gives you clear steps, regular check-ins, and someone to walk beside you as you build stability in areas like finances, education, work, and family life, making progress feel achievable and empowering. Tiny Tots Calendar is available online at tinytotsdc.org/calendar. Scan the QR code to add Tiny Tots Calendar to your Google Calendar. Nurse Jackie. Dr. Jacqueline Bowles, CN, RN, MSN. We are so fortunate to have Nurse Jackie, our dedicated school nurse and behavioral health specialist at Tiny Tots Development Center. Nurse Jackie is responsible for routine health screenings, managing medical care plans, and ensuring our children are up to date on immunizations. She also brings specialized expertise in behavioral health. She works closely with teachers, families, and children to promote mental wellness, support emotional regulation, and identify early signs of developmental or behavioral concerns. Angela Hicks Maxey, CEO. Angela Hicks Maxey is a passionate leader and lifelong advocate for children and childcare professionals, with decades of dedication to early childhood education. Ms. Maxey is committed to ensuring that children from all economic backgrounds have equitable access to high-quality early learning experiences. She is a powerful voice for the rights and recognition of both children in care and the early learning workforce, championing policies and programs that uplift communities. Her leadership continues to shape Tiny Tots into a place where every child has the opportunity to succeed. Thank you for choosing Tiny Tots Development Center. We look forward to a great school year.